Hi, this is Jenny Johnson. Here's another salutogenics centering practice, and it's called the Well Life Visualization. I think this one is super fun and it's super powerful. And what we're going to do is we are going to imagine ourselves living in a future state. Time doesn't really matter. It might be next week, it might be in 6 months, it might be in 6 years. But if you're going through a chronic illness or you're experiencing something undesirable right now and you have goals for it being different in your future, we're going to give ourselves the treat of actually imagining that future that we want and allowing our emotions and our nervous system state to bathe in that visualization long enough for there to become an actual physiological response. Are you ready? All right. I invite you to go ahead and close your eyes. And like we always do, let's take maybe 2 or 3 cleansing breaths, just in through your nose, nice and long, and then out through your mouth. Shake off any energy that you came here with. We'll do one more. Now close your mouth and just start breathing in through your nose, nice and long and smooth, and out through your nose. If you've been doing some of my earlier practices, you know that prolonging your exhales can invite a parasympathetic response, which might be nice for this activity. So why don't we start with that? We'll breathe in for maybe a count of 4 through our nose. And breathe out for a count of 6, maybe even 7 or 8. We'll do one more like that. Breathe in for a count of 4 or 5. And breathe out for 6 or 7 or 8, whatever feels good for you. Now I invite you to picture yourself as your well self. Imagine yourself fully restored, fully healed from whatever it is that you're going through right now. It's in the past. You're back. Maybe it's not even you anymore. Maybe it's a transformed version of you. Take a few moments here and continue just breathing in and breathing out as you imagine yourself in that state. Picture it. Picture it with your mind's eye. What are you doing? Maybe you're up out of bed. Maybe you're climbing a mountain, hanging out with friends, back at work, doing the hobbies that you enjoy, hanging out with grandkids. What is it that you see yourself doing that is so hard to do right now? Or maybe doing with less discomfort, doing with more energy. Let your mind wander into this future picture of yourself. Who are you with? How does it feel to be this person? What are the emotions that you can sense? You see yourself smiling, laughing, being productive. How does it feel in your body? No pain, no fatigue, boundless energy. Let's take a few breaths just to savor this feeling. See if you can bring it into your heart. Breathe it deeply down to your fingertips, down into your toes with each inhale. This feeling of wellness. Just bathe in this for a moment. Enjoy it. If your mind starts to wander, come back. Come back to that picture of yourself that you first were able to cultivate. Bring it back. Picture yourself smiling, doing the things that you want to be doing, feeling the way that you're going to feel, that you do feel. You can feel it right now if you want to. In this moment, our perception is our reality. Now, let's imagine that this future version of you walks into a coffee shop and you sit down, you order a cup of coffee. Somebody walks in the door. It's you now, it's your current self. Your future self and your current self are about to have a conversation. Imagine your current self walking over to that future well self. Parallel realities right here. How does your future self respond? They see you. Do they have any encouraging words for you? Compassion? If they give you a hug and say, you're so close, you're almost there, don't give up. Maybe your future self has some tips, some guidance to help you get there quicker. What might those tips be? What might your future self tell your current self to let go of? What might your future self tell your current self to do a little more of, or to try, or to see differently? And treasure these pieces of wisdom as you've traveled to your personal future. This is your intuition. You already know these things. Just giving yourself a chance to settle into what you already know. Let's come back to our breath and take a nice long inhale in through your nose and then out through your nose. As you inhale, breathe in that sense of compassion and encouragement and wisdom from your future self. Let it settle in. Accept it. Draw it in one more time with another inhale. And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. hope that was insightful. I hope it was enjoyable. And I hope you were able to access even a small little piece of what your future holds for you. I encourage you to practice this if you enjoyed it. Practice this every day, even just for a few minutes. Cultivate that future wellness that can be yours even starting now.